Yeah, kia ora. Welcome to part 3 of my video of making this bone lure. I'm going to make this one the last making of video, so I'll shoot it in 2 or 3 parts and then upload it all when it's done. So, looks like my toes. You got the big as thick hard toenail. I won't show you them because I want you to come back. What I've done is I've got that kahawai shell that I took the piece out of yesterday, and with a marker pen I've drawn loosely around the outline of my lure. Now this was the part of the shell that most matched the profile of my lure, so it's going to be quite a big piece on the back. So all I'm going to use is the cut-off disc on my multi-tool and begin to cut that out. So there's a wee bit of daylight through there. So what I will do is flatten off this side a wee bit so that there's less daylight, and then I will mark where I'm going to cut the lure, so I can flatten off this a little bit to ensure a nice tight fit. I think I'm going to follow the curve of the Paua shell, just because it'll look a bit more natural. As you can see, this piece is much bigger than what I needed, but I may be able to use some of this piece to maybe make an eye or a dot up here, just to make it look a bit different. Yeah, so that's where I'm up to with this lure. I'll come back once I've got this piece trimmed down a bit and this piece trimmed down a bit and these two pieces epoxied together. Then I'll have to polish the back of the shell. It won't be as iridescent as the inside, but the piece of bone, its curve goes that way naturally, so I have to use what I've got, and we'll see where we go. Well, it's 7:45 PM, and a long story short, I got a bit carried away with this thing tonight. So look at that, look at those colours. Wee bit of colour on the front. And as far as a hook, I had these jig assist hooks. I like the fact that with a single split ring, they sit like this. They're not on their side, so the lure should track true in the water. This end, yes, it's off center. Not 100% on purpose, but I am a little bit pleased about that, because that will cause it to have a little bit of a side-to-side action, because it'll try to track one way and then kick back. So we get a bit of this going on, which is what we want. That lovely pearlescent sheen. Yeah. So that's not been polished with anything other than 120 grit sandpaper. I epoxied it on. We'll see how it holds up. I appreciate this as a lure, so it will get lost eventually, but there we go. A modern take on a Pā Kahawai. The weather's closing in here, it's clouding up, and I believe the Waimakariri River is coming down in flood up in the high country. so I probably won't get to try this out till the weekend, but hey, I'll let you know as soon as I do. It will be on a harakeke handline, so it'll be as close to original as I could get with the skills I have at this point. Like I said, if any of you have made a traditional Pā Kahawai and can help me with how I would attach a bone hook to this piece, or wooden, but preferably bone, because I kind of think it might be stronger with my skills, please let me know. Thank you for the watch. As always, feedback's appreciated, and yeah, if you really liked it, hit like and subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ka kite, take care, bye.